Ah, someone with the tall. Someone who is playing as tall. So, all right, let's try d4. So this is a 3-2 time control. All right, very cool. My opponent just sent in the chat here on chess.com that the stream is muted. Beautiful. So, remember that game I played against Benko G? Where I dropped my queen? Yeah. If that happens in these increment games, I'm not going to be able to lean at all on the clock. So, we're having a Slav. Queen c2. When I played this in the simul earlier on this stream, I played bishop d2. Now, that's an interesting placement. Normally, it's bishop here and trying to get an e5. Maybe even here also, so queen e7 can be played. But okay, let's talk less and play more. How about that? You might want to do this right away. Let's go for it. Right away. Hang on, maybe I don't want to pre-move that. On pawn takes, maybe I play my knight here. Nah. Yeah. Notice I only did this move here after my bishop was on d2. I think I'm going to come all the way back. If I do this, it's accessible to a knight move here. Excuse me. Let's just drop all the way back. I want to stay on this diagonal. Yeah. It seems pretty cozy to be on the c2 square. Whoa. They're striking pretty quick there. I think I'm just going to take... Yeah. Let's just take bishop here. I don't see any problem with that. f2 is hit, but there's no, queen here. I just castle. Okay. I think I want to just castle. And on bishop c6, I think knight here. This was my big idea here. Okay. This knight can't move too quickly either. To step it up a little bit. Be nice to play where I don't have a time deficit. But I got that increment, so does my opponent, who enjoys chess. Okay, my big plan was to just take that bishop, but should I even rush? How about I improve my position just a hair? Bishop here. I like my knight. Maybe rook here next. I'm even threatening to take and then take the knight and then take the pawn with check. Ah, so this is even throwing a threat, one that I didn't realize was there. So maybe they're going to have to do some funky pawn move here. Or, make a flight square right away and address this threat. Adjacent diagonals, this is a more influential one. It doesn't get more influential than the corner-to-corner one. So now what? What would I do if I was playing black here? It's a bit scary for sure. h6, even if it's not the loss of a pawn, this idea of taking the bishop and then ruining the structure, this is a difficult move to meet. Even taking right away on c6, and then and then following up with bishop here would have been fine, I think. Although on knight takes, maybe pawn takes, and on bishop here, maybe there would be knight g4 coordinating on h2, but doing it in this move order, there's no knight g4 stuff. I'm on that square. I wonder what black is considering. Going here, I could go in for that pawn. It would be opposite color bishops, however. Maybe black is trying to assess that position, being down a pawn. Taking here might be risky. Rook here, knight takes bishop. Let's say queen takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. King here with rook here, and then stuff against my king. Okay, so that's what they're going for. Huh. Well, what do you do? Rook to one of the... My A rook to one of these two squares is what I'm thinking. 1 minute warning. Yeah, it feels right to get this rook working. I don't know that I want to contest the D file. Maybe I should have, actually. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. Oh well. What's up with that move? Alright, let's see if I could push that bishop around just a little bit. I like my knight. You know, he's a super piece. Oh, you know what I should have looked into doing? This. Drop my bishop back, queen c2. I should be looking to attack here. And I could remove this knight. Another thing I'm making way for is knight g4. Rook here, though, I have this bishop that's sensitive. Let's drop him all the way back. Bishop here, maybe. Maybe. Maybe this wasn't so good, but okay. We're going to run with it. I'm going to make it work. Hopefully. 40 seconds. We're even on time-ish. So now, I don't have to react. No, I don't want knight f8 to defend stuff. Let's take that bishop now. Yes, and then move here, the square that the knight is no longer there to defend. So knight here defends mate, but I could pick up a pawn at least. I was just forgetting there for a moment that I do have to convert this. I was thinking, oh, we're going to do a time race. Oh, there's actually knight f6 too. I'm not taking that knight, though. Scoop that pawn up. Maybe next I could threaten this. Can't take with the queen. Let's just drop all the way back. Get a flight square in. Small improving moves at this stage. Could do this if the queen or bishop leaves this diagonal. I could get these guys working. It's now a 3-1 majority. Let's actually challenge this. Maybe we could get one rook off. Get one rook off. Maybe get a flight square right here. These bishops do well to stop entry points. Like this here. Nice slow improving move. In fact, I should have looked into b4. This wasn't really needed. Okay, let's get these guys rolling. This is where I have an advantage, a majority. I don't want to be so quick to push this pawn. It gives up this square. So, I'm going to play here. Make use of that bishop c2 move. I'm going to trade more. 2-0 majority on the queen side. Okay, they're avoiding that wisely. I feel like now I could give up my bishop, but I really don't want to do that. I'm going to do it just so I could... No. Let's go here. Defend that pawn 8 seconds. Let's move now. Knight here. Let's get on this diagonal. Living off the increment. Are we? Again? Yes, we are. I have the ideal flight square for my king. Let's just tuck him in there on a nice light square. He's not going to bother me. Let's just back up. Don't want this guy to get moving. Pawn push, I'll do this. Let's get this guy rolling. And let's do this. Keep pushing. The queen is kind of cut out. Tough to get her working here. Let's do this. Discover checks. Keep on going here. And I think this. Stay coordinated. Actually, I can't do this because I'm in a pin now. I should have played queen b3. Let's give this check. Let's go back. I'm going to give that check again. We bank some time here. I'm going to do this, and now I could do this next because my queen is protected. Maybe not best. Oh, now this is definitely going to be winning. Could do that move. You couldn't take my bishop because I would promote. And this is the home stretch. I think they're ready to resign there. They resigned. All right, GG. I'm not going to spend too much time going through these. I just want to get a bunch of games in. Just very informal stuff here. Slav. This was the first thing I mentioned I thought it was a little bit odd to play bishop e7, bishop to d6 with this sort of stuff, with maybe b5 or queen e7 and getting this advance in. I'm not sure. That's what I'm used to seeing with the little experience I have out of this opening. c5 was the right way to go about it. You had to strike at my center and did a good job. And let me point out this. I don't know how clear I was, but if black went in for this, I don't know if I would do something like this. Let's just say it's the queen keeping the structure. I don't know that I would go in for this. This is a little bit scary. In fact, maybe a reason to capture with the pawn is so that there's pressure here. If I am going for this variation, then maybe he's trapped with this, for one, so I kind of have to go back here into the line of fire. And opposite color bishops, black has some play against my king, maybe. Not so worrisome black king position anymore. So I'd have to be a bit cautious, is what I'm getting at, if black did something quite natural. Where did it really get out of hand? Well, at this point, yeah, right here. Ended up losing a pawn, and I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, but I'm clearly winning a pawn here. For some reason, I didn't share this, but on knight here, if I take, this isn't anything. This is a really good home for the king. But, yeah, just consolidating, neutralizing any pressure on the d file, and as soon as b4 got in, then this was just too much, you know. Okay, good game.